JJ the CPA here. Let's talk about the SBA coronavirus COVID-19 disaster loans. Now, the first thing I just want to point out is that it's completely different from what came out of the CARES Act, which is the Paychecks Protection Program loans. So when we're talking about the SBA loan, the first thing to know is that you don't get it through a bank, you're going to the website. So when you're going to the website to SBA, and you're going to apply for the loan under this disaster relief, it would be that you have suffered economic injury because of COVID-19. Now, that net is quite broad and it is there to provide assistance. The biggest thing to note is that with an SBA loan, in essence, you're going to pay it back. If you're hearing about these forgivable loans that came out of the CARES Act, that has nothing to do with this. You're not going to get a forgivable loan at the SBA website under the COVID disaster relief loan. That is only under the CARES Act PPP loan. Now, with the SBA, okay, talking about the SBA loan, it's a low interest rate, typically under 4%, up to $2 million for small businesses and private nonprofits. Anyone who owns 20% or more must provide a personal guarantee. Collateral is required based on the loan amount. So the SBA will take a blanket lien on the business assets or lien on other assets if available. The SBA does prefer to take real estate as a collateral. The loan is a 5-year term, but certain circumstances could be up to 30 years. So that will be something you would figure out when getting the SBA loan. Right now, you're looking at 3.75% fixed rate, not forgivable and not available if also taking the small business interruption loan, which we talk about here in another video, which is the PPP. It's eligible for a 12-month deferment period. Okay, it's a $25,000 unsecured loan that can be taken typically within 5 days. So it is quick. This is the COVID-19 SBA disaster loan, so it's meant to get to those that need it quickly. $25,000 is the unsecured amount. Application requires updated financial statements and a 6-month cash flow projection. And then the SBA has listed state-by-state disaster declarations to determine the facts and circumstances. So what you want to be really clear on out of this SBA is that it's not forgivable. Because I did a seminar or a webcast here earlier, and when I was getting questions, the terminology of forgivable SBA loan, no such thing. This SBA loan is not forgivable, period. It is, yes, for COVID-19 disaster relief. The PPP loan, that Paychecks Protection Program loan, yes, is out of the CARES Act, and it's because of the coronavirus, but they are completely separate. So be aware that if you're going to the SBA website, you are getting an SBA loan that is not forgivable. The way that you get the PPP loan, the Paycheck Protection Program loan, is through a bank. And I'll talk about that further in another video. I also have a video talking about the summary of the CARES Act for small businesses as well as individuals. I'd love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll find me anywhere on social media, hashtag JJ the CPA. And if you would, I would love it if you would check out my book. And if not, then just hit subscribe. All right, hey, have a great night. I appreciate you. And don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me.